play defensively, Mike, you expect tonight to be more defensive-oriented.
Absolutely. That was a little bit strong, kind of came up a little bit limping with his ankle on that play. Appears to be okay. Right now, early part of this first quarter, these two teams are kind of just feeling each other out.
Absolutely. Seeing what they can do to initiate the offense, to create offense. Gobert has to get rid of it. He does not have those moves inside unless he's got an easy dunk. Conley outside, Randle spotted up the three, and that's good for Julius Randle from the outside. Well, Minnesota is not going to give you much when they play defense. SGA slithers his way. Gobert, way too strong. You certainly don't mind him being uncomfortable on any shot. Jalen Williams steps into that transition three. It has been a slow start here. Early minutes of the game. Edwards outside, no good. So the three's not dropping for either team.
Good job by J-Dub keeping him off the glass to allow the Thunder to get some kind of rhythm here going in the early part of this first quarter. And right now it's coming from that guy right there, number 2 in blue.
Step on you, he gets closer to the rim. It's almost automatic.
He's got multiple ways he can finish at the basket.
I'm going to say finish with both hands, that ability. There's Mike Conley. Speaking of finishing with both hands, he is a left-handed player.
And what better way than to do it right here, folks, in downtown Oklahoma City, which has become a tradition.
Wallace left it short. Battle for that loose ball. He's going to bang it off of Conley. Defensive rating, Minnesota is number 6. And Mark Daigneault said before the game, you have to get them moving. As Hartenstein stripped out of bounds. It's Randle. Well, physicality versus physicality. He wanted the bump there on Jalen Williams as he was determined to take that shot.
Well, he's one of those guys that can feel you out. He'll bump you, go into your body, even when he has his dribble. And it's a good draw.
I mean, it's just a hard sell.
This guy.
I mean, how do you not buy that pump fake?
He's so slippery, man. I wouldn't want to guard him. I'd ask for a whole lot of help.
First free throws for SGA. As we take a look at tonight's Paris Devon injury report. But good to see him right there with his teammates on the bench. Dallas had that huge upset win in Game 7 against Denver in the Western Conference semifinals. Randle again, that time the line drive shot on the post.
Good job that time. That's a tough shot because that's what Randle likes to do. He likes to go into your body, feel you, and then spin the opposite way. Wallace kind of held his own.
Edwards using a series of screens. J-Dub, look at him trying to move his feet. Edwards has to pass over to the perimeter, and it looked like McDaniel stepped out of bounds.
That's semi-port.
Minnesota. As Edwards trying to get him a little bit of space there in isolation on Wallace. Reed, he'll drive in, and he lays it up and in off the glass. Had the step, and Naz Reid has had some really loud games against OKC over the course of his career. Shea, inside, leans in, no good. Now Randle, trying to go the other way. Spins left, there's the strip. Able to retain. A lot of ball pressure. Just see those hands getting in there. Edwards trying to get away from Wallace. Wallace, though, sticking to him like glue. That is a really good contest by Cason Wallace.
On ball defense again. It's on point right now.
Jay Will, that trail three, no good. OKC ice cold to start from outside. In a low-scoring first quarter, Reed had to step again, contest, and that time.
We're just in a battle.
There were a lot of defensive battles in those 4 games. Well, here tonight. Shea turned to the corner on his cousin, bounces off, had it blocked by Edwards. Dort from the outside, he'll tee it up and knock it down. First 3 of the game for the Thunder.
And it looked like Shea almost wanted him to block that shot because he quickly got it and then found Lou Dort.
Randall again trying to bang in the post. Reed knew it was going to be short on the three. See how physical Randall is. Trying to use his body as Shea. Looked like he might have been stripped momentarily. He lost his shoot. Oh, the punch away initially. Randall open corner. Not that time. Look at Joe battling for Reed on the rebound. Randall's caught. Jay Will right there with him, and Randall on the 10.
You know, he likes to play bully ball, and you have to play bully ball with him. That's what the Thunder have done so far. He's able to get that tip in.
Dort, they close out hard on him. So he'll kick it out to the rookie, A.J. Mitchell. Back to Dort, same exact spot to beat the shot clock, and that one was short. DiVincenzo came over with Randall in the trade from New York. Double team on Edwards. First time we've seen that so far this game. Reed's got the mismatch, the spin move, and the deuce. That's a tough one for Isaiah Joe.
Oh, he did a good job of backing it down. Or shots right there in the paint.
See if the Thunder can get some ball movement here. There is Joe, and the nice pass. Like a little give and go.
To get downhill. The team always wants to attack the rim, and OKC's really tick forward in that area.
Tightens up that paint also.
A.J. Mitchell, no on the three. Nice offensive rebound by Kenrich. And a fresh 14. Kenrich trying to let something develop here. Under 5 seconds now. Tough on the sideline, out of bounds, and now you got to get it up. DiVincenzo all over him, long rebound. 14 more seconds for Mitchell. And they're going to call
a leg up. What are we doing here? My goodness, that is like...
DiVincenzo, empty on the three. Minnesota, though, gets back quickly. There's the cut. Kenrich Williams had the step, and he beats Gobert, who tried to block it at the rim.
They did a good job of just putting that ball close to the rim to not allow Gobert to affect that shot.
Another great pass by Hartenstein. And Gobert able to slip in there just inside the block. Kenrich was calling for it. And now OKC will have to run a little offense starting from the perimeter. J-Dub, little hostage dribble. I'm going to call an offensive foul. Really nice look there from the corner. That's a spot he likes.
Blow the whistle out front. Just blow the whistle one time, officials. My goodness. What does it take?
Under a minute to go. Clean looks just impossible to come by right now. Alexander Walker, mid-post shot, and he got it up and in. 37 seconds lead. As Hartenstein trying to keep that offense moving. Jalen Williams off balance, little shove. And you get a foul call that's going to put him at the free throw.
To the free throw line. Just really cannot get to the free throw line on those kind of calls.
Hartenstein off the initial miss. J-Dub, corner three. And so it results in points no matter what. J-Dub, you see him, he's a little bit frustrated as he goes back down the floor. He went hard at Gobert. He's still trying to find ways to get to the free throw line as Reed. Little sidestep on the Euro, no good. And now to close out this first quarter.
Down to a few more three-point shots made by the Timberwolves in that first half.
Hartenstein had that rebound, and it pops in the perfect spot to grab that rebound.
Yeah.
As J-Dub maneuvering. Part of that is now you got to go against this half-court offense. There's a nice play. J-Dub just under control.
Yeah, once he got Conley behind him, he just kept him hostage until he got that nice little soft shot he likes to get to.
Initially was giving up a little space there to Randall. Likes that post, likes going left. Fade away, and that's Julius Randle banking it in.
Yeah, man. Give him that Samsonite award on that one. Took a little bit of an extra step.
Didn't look right. There's another excellent pass. Backdoor case Grayson Wallace, little bounce off the trampoline for the dunk.
That's a good play.
SGA chasing Edwards right through the defense. And not only do you not get the ball, you get a foul called on J-Dub, and you lose your challenge for the remainder of the game. Conley hoists the three. That's way off, wide left, no good. You're going to get the side out of bounds. Would there be a foul called on J-Dub? I don't think that factored in at all. Otherwise, he clearly wouldn't have challenged it. J-Dub, and he's going to get a trip to the line. It's 2 in the first half. This is the first one there. When you buy or lease a new Kia, participate. They're just 5 out of 10 at the free throw line. On a night where free throws are going to be critical against this Minnesota defense.
Well, a lot of time left in the game, and I don't think it's going to be one at the free throw line. It's going to be who can get into rhythm offensively, mainly from, knocking some shots from distance.
Grayson Wallace got those quick hands in there, picked it cleanly on Conley. Dort's going to drive in. SGA off the catch. Battle for the rebound. Look at Dort diving for it, trying to call timeout. Hartenstein is. Thank you, Nick, and nice to see him getting going. As Hartenstein coming out of the timeout, so getting that time.
On that drive to the baseline by Lou Dort. Put it right in the shooting pocket for him.
Conley talking about putting it right on the shooting pocket. He had it there ready to. Shea, nothing but defenders all over him, had it discharged momentarily as Conley, now on the defensive end, forces the turnover, spots up, and Mike Conley with 6 quick points. Coming off the turnover, too. Thunderbird so good at holding on to the basketball. Wallace, he missed the reverse. Now Conley, step back 3, and he banked it in. It is a one-man run right now with Mike Conley, 3 threes in about a minute to put Minnesota back up by 12. SGA on the baseline. Points total. The last 2 games, Gobert went up for the spike and missed the jam.
Oh, he was all alone, too, on that.
Dort, speaking of all alone, wide open for the layup line 3.
The Timberwolves defense watching the paint dry.
So much pressure out of the perimeter. The attention to Edwards as Randall had it poked away. J-Dub finally comes up with the steal. Trying to create the odd man rush up ahead. It's SGA on the jam. And OKC finally able to get out of the run.
My goodness. Just some tenacious defense.
Dort all battling with Randall mostly in the post. But when you get out on the perimeter, it's advantage J-Dub. Now he's got to go up against Reed. Reed's not going to get that off in time. That's a 24-second violation. The last 7 to OKC. Wallace over to Kenrich off the catch. Make it the last 10.
Call for Anthony Edwards out of that timeout.
As Dort trying to stay attached at the hip. It's now Hartenstein with Randall banging outside Conley. That's going to miss. And a weak side rebound to Kenrich. Shea on the bench here in this 2-point game. That's going to be an offensive foul. Reed putting it on the deck. And you're going to whistle on the foul on Kenrich. Still a 2-point game. And an opportunity to tie or take the lead. To get the ball in the hands of Jalen Williams. He wants the screen. Now he's got a mismatch here with Randall. He'll take that 3 and give OKC the lead. First time since the first quarter.
Well, we talked about the difference in the game. There's a 3-point shooting. And right now the Thunder are tickling the twines from downtown. But they're making Anthony Edwards work hard to try to find an avenue to the rim.
And J-Dub thought that he had enough. You got Minnesota going really big right now with Gobert and Reed. And OKC going small with Kenrich playing the 5. Dort, hand in there, almost another tip. Finally, they do get the turnover. Dort. The ball out on the perimeter. With 5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Big time run. Not going to continue as J-Dub misfires from deep. Kenrich, another deflection.
With defense and scoring offense as well, too. They got the Timberwolves backpedaling all of a sudden. They haven't done that much of that all game.
Three-point shot, that is good. Nikhil Alexander-Walker seems to have timely shots for Minnesota. J-Dub attacks, kicks. Joe did not want to go at Gobert, so instead it's back out to the perimeter. Joe this time off the catch. Well hoisted hit from downtown.
With ball movement and timely makes from downtown. That's really been the difference here in this third quarter as the Timberwolves quarter in rhythm. But since then, it's been a struggle.
Thunder able to take the lead with SGA on the bench. Now he's back in, going to work on Reed. Hesitation, all the way to the cup, plus the Thunder. You hear the MVP chants inside Paycom Center. Edwards working hard, telegraphed the pass, it got picked off. SGA sidestep, got caught in the air. Dort, top of the key three. Oh yeah! Puts it down!
A lot of that's coming this third quarter.
Thunder have exploded during the stretch. DiVincenzo, he will get to the rim. Support your
the momentum, but regain the lead. There's only been a
Shea bounces off the DiVincenzo. That's almost automatic.
I tell you, man, he is ice cold, folks. Yeah, that's a euphemism.
Contact inside. DiVincenzo bouncing off of bodies. Didn't get the shot up clean. Mitchell coming into the game here, first time third quarter. We'll run a little offense with the ball in the hands of SGA. He'll have the step back three. SGA rattles it home. What a third quarter here. Lighten up Paycom Center. Randall outside DiVincenzo and silences the crowd with the three. Dangerous pass. Fortunate SGA was there to keep it. Kick out. Wallace. Still time. SGA once again. Off the catch. Responds. Another three.
And continue to turn over.
Joe went for the jam instead. Lays it up and in.
He got hammered on that play, too. Similar to the drive by DiVincenzo.
Has turned into a 12-point lead. The assault waves here in the third quarter just compounding. Joe had big ideas of a jam. Took the body blow of DiVincenzo, still the control to lay that up and in.
I'll tell you one thing.
To get this all squared away, it initially did not reset.
Third quarter here. 39 points. After the first two quarters, 21 in the first quarter, 25 in the second.
And now you're up by 12. And they say foul on Minnesota.
Upward shot motion.
Mike, this game was 6 things down, bucket on the baseline to make it 10. And then the onslaught starting.
And I'm going to tell you, it started with that defense by J-Dub on Julius Randle, who had the basketball. Man, it just seems like the wheels came off the bus here in this third quarter for the Timberwolves off of that play.
Randall, big body going on another big body. There's another Minnesota turnover. The pressure has been immense throughout this third quarter.
Well, in the first half, the Timberwolves had a lot of pathways to the basket. They were getting in, making layups, throwing lobs.
Shea wants the 2 for 1. Has an open shooter. Isaiah Joe outside. High rebound. Alexander Walker with speed. DiVincenzo dumps it off. That's a big-time jam. Minot.
Thunder have been running in this quarter. Paris Dawson talked with the coaching staff. And they basically said, we need to speed this game up. Well, guess what? The Thunder have done just that. A 41-point third quarter.
Shea able to shut DiVincenzo. The beauty goes down. Master.
Made 7 threes in the quarter. That's a big number as well, too. Anytime you get that kind of leverage from that three-point line, which has not been too kind to you up until that last quarter.
And a 24-8 run, Naz Reid. First possession for Minnesota, slashing to the KC, able to seize all the momentum. J-Dub off the catch. Anthony Edwards and company not going to go away. As Reid backing down Mitchell, and Mitchell's going to get called.
Sometimes you just have to give up a foul like that. Smart play.
Reid on the flat-footed three. He's got 13 points. He's in this building whenever he's playing the Thunder. That's a big three for Minnesota. As Dort at the free throw line, no good. And the first 5 points have gone toward the T-Wolves with Edwards looking for a little bit of space on that left side. Tough shot on the baseline. It caroms out, and Randall able to track it down. Conley. That was too open of a look for him. J-Dub. Too much strength. Maybe quite the difference in experience between those two. Long rebound out to Mitchell. Welcome sight to see Reid miss a three.
That was probably his most wide open shot.
J-Dub once again, and Hartenstein able to get up and grab it, but too much.
Before throwing that lob again. Exact same play that ran moments ago to get him to and one.
And now quick word from the Oklahoma four.
This guy's back at the free throw line again because of some nice little tasty dishes from J-Dub over on those alley-oops.
And because Naz Reid can't get up there, Minnesota forced to bring Gobert back in the game. See him hop off the bench. Conley hip to hip, and he's going to get a trip to the line. Went at the ways in Memphis. And Utah 30-year with Minnesota. Be here at Paycom Center on /buy tickets.
You know, Mike Conley he's taken care of himself over the years. And it's tough being in, don't ask me why, don't know why. Bigs kind of seem to last longer. And he managed to buck that trend. Taking good care of himself.
Hartenstein put it on the deck. And then got passing. He's getting to the free throw line. He's got an alley-oop, and he put it on the deck. Maybe Nick
10 points per game off of his own assists and 10 points per game off of his screen assists. So he's continuing to find more and more ways within the Thunder system to free guys up, to free himself up, and generate value for this team.
He had 12 assists in the last 2 games coming into tonight. DiVincenzo outside Edwards. You don't want him to get going, and that three goes down.
That's good ball movement by the Timberwolves. Moved that ball around the horn, got to the deep paint, got to the shooter, and DiVincenzo.
Dort. Hartenstein finds Dort in the corner. Now it's J-Dub. J-Dub. Open shooter Wiggins. From the sideline. He puts it down.
That wasn't pretty. That was party. Oh my goodness.
DiVincenzo trying to play creator here for Minnesota. Reid able to hang in the air long enough, and Gobert has got a clean-up dunk again. That's the second one he's had in here in the second half.
That's what he's out there for. That's why he put him back in the game. Just kind of give him some rim protection and rebound.
Hartenstein waiting for something to develop. And there it is. He waited for the perfect time. Wiggins.
Quarterback out there, and he's 7 feet tall. That's a problem for a lot of teams because very few teams have a passing big man like that.
Basketball IQ on full display. Reid able to bounce off a Dort, I believe. Now he's got the basketball here. OKC's got a 12-point lead in the fourth quarter. Kenrich driving on Gobert. Tough shot, fading away, left it short. And that's a...
He's still sitting on 18 points, only scored 3 points in this second half after having 15, excuse me, folks, in that first half.
Reid pressured. SGA stayed down on the DiVincenzo pump fake. Not the second time. DiVincenzo way off.
Well, he was trying. That was terrific. Because DiVincenzo was trying to get those 3 free throws.
Drive, kick, catch fire 3. Kenrich off. DiVincenzo pushing hard. Reed. He'll lay it up and in transition. One of the few easy fast break opportunities. Reed's got 17. Second leading scorer, SGA. That one bounces off. More than halfway left to go in this fourth quarter. Edwards collapsed on, turnover. Now Dort waiting for his teammates. As SGA deciding what to do. Mitchell off the 3. Reed has gotten this matchup with Mitchell on him a couple of times. Trying to back him down, throws it right into Gobert, who gets fouled. First one good.
And for the fans in Minnesota to realize his value.
On with New York. Stick with Gobert. As Jada lost his balance, fell.
They would not be successful.
SGA, tough fadeaway on the baseline. Puts it up and in. And Minnesota attempt, SGA. Getting to his spot on the baseline, high arcing. A little bit too strong. Edwards through a couple of defenders. DiVincenzo right back to the corner. Edwards fading away, well short. Gotta rush that shot a little bit. J-Dub veering inside, going left, trying to go glass, left it short. And Edwards trying to push. McDaniels, the 3. And Minnesota still very much in this game. It's a 7-point game. Thunder had a couple of cracks there to try to push it past 10. Gonna have to run some offense against this good Minnesota defense here down the stretch. Shea over to J-Dub, shot clock at 5. Back out to the perimeter, Dort, hand in the face, gonna have to put it up. Drives in, and Gobert's gonna get the shot blocked. 4 minutes to go.
Well, it's all about getting stops now. That's a deep shot by DiVincenzo, and he knocks it down. My goodness. He was about 2 feet behind that line. That's back-to-back threes. Cut that deficit down to just 4.
And Shea will get fouled, and he will get to second missed free throw levels. Second one is good. 5-point game. Minnesota had the McDaniels 3 and the DiVincenzo 3 to make it a 4-point game prior to that free throw. Edwards has been so quiet in the second half. Thunder have just been bringing defender after defender, putting them on him. This time it's J-Dub. J-Dub forcing the pass. McDaniels off on the 3. Reed the rebound. 14 as the shot clock reset. Reed's able to lay it up and in as Minnesota continues to. One possession game here in Paycom Center. That time SGA lost his balance. Cason Wallace able to take it right back. Ships it down to Hartenstein. Dort didn't have to save it. It was going to be last touch by McDaniels.
Well, you know what, in all fairness, in the heat of the moment, you don't know that. You have to go for it.
Didn't want to take the chance. It's coming up for him. And boy, you can just feel the intensity here in this fourth quarter. The Wolves got those 2 threes to close the gap.
I mean, take a look at this. Hartenstein's just standing there. And you know, what happened eventually was Edwards was off balance, and he did a good job of selling that. You got to do. Yeah, what a big play by Cason Wallace here just moments ago. That loose change on the floor. And was able to get it over to Hartenstein for the dunk. I'll tell you one thing, what a New Year's Eve game this has been, partner.
Yeah, this one has certainly lived up to the occasion. Close out 2024, bring in 2025. Those two teams were very good in the 2024 season. They had 57 wins. Minnesota, though, ended up being the 3 seed. They'll get some moisture mopped up on the floor. Edwards, how about the D that the Thunder had put on him in this second half? He had McDaniels can't respond. Edwards off the offensive rebound from DiVincenzo. You do not want to hand it off to Gobert in those hands. That's a turnover for Minnesota.
You're the Thunder right now. You're coming in from recess. You want to start walking in slowly, like a kid in the 4th grade, and burn some time off this clock.
Minnesota switches. You got the lead in the basketball. Shea bounces, floats. I don't know if that was a pass or a shot. Either way, it's Minnesota basketball. Reed. Picked by J-Dub. Right on the backside. Jalen Williams powers it down. There hasn't been any dip whatsoever. They're doing it consistently night after night. There's another deflection. Wallace just simple, forcing Minnesota to reset. DiVincenzo turns the corner, left hand, and it's high off the window.
And once again, if you're the Thunder, you're thinking about running time off this clock. Minnesota has to be thinking about.
Well, Shea went quickly, missed that layup attempt, went for the 2, didn't want to get fouled. Edwards, quick shot of the 3, no good. Hartenstein, big time rebound.
Oh, that's going to put a lid on it there. Now the Timberwolves have to foul. We're allowing precious time to go off the clock.